one of my friends told me that I need to start getting some content out. So I figured what better time than to share what I've been up to for the past few weeks. So I've actually been in California for a long time. I think I was down there for 12 days in Southern California. And I initially went down for homecoming and stayed for the Acura Long Beach Grand Prix. And probably is one of the best weeks that I've had in a really, really long time. It was a great way to end the summer after all the stuff that I've been working on with my work schedule, with personal stuff. So it was nice to just be in a different spot for a while. So yeah, I ended up going down for homecoming, and this was the edition that essentially encompassed NSXs, S2000s, Type Rs, and it's put on by Mike Trin. I think this is the fifth one that he's put on, fourth or fifth one, and I've been lucky enough to have gone to 3 of them in the past, and they're fantastic. Mike is extremely detail-oriented, and he definitely knows how to run the event, which was, it's nice to attend something and just enjoy it. Just be there and take everything in. And I certainly know how much work it is to do those things, so props to Mike for everything that he's done. And then I ended up staying for the Long Beach Grand Prix, and I got some tickets from Acura, and they invited me down. That was by far one of the most entertaining and fun weekends I've had in a really long time. And I didn't expect anything going into it because I'm not a big race car guy, but I am a big Acura guy. So it was first class all the way through. You can see in the video, we had our own private owner's lounge, which was great to hang out in. It was a little fun driving on the sand on the beach to get to the owner's corral. But I was able to see and hang out and meet people I never would have thought that I would have, like Mamadou Diallo. He was fantastic. Puya Abrar, he was great. Obviously hanging out with Emil and John, Kelly, Dan, I saw when I was down there, Mark Deutsch. Everyone was fantastic. And one of the things that I've realized as I've gotten more and more involved with Acura is how much it really feels like you're part of the family. You're coming home. And it's kind of a weird feeling as just an enthusiast to feel that way, but when you get to the point where you're interacting with people, they know your name, you're able to hang out and talk about things that aren't car related, it's a different level, and it just feels, it feels normal. So, but I did want to show you some of the stuff that I was able to pick up while I was down there. If anyone was at the Long Beach Grand Prix, you saw some of the Acura people wearing this really cool Type S hat, and I believe this was only for Acura employees, so I ended up finding one of these. All right, so there's that. And then, this is something that everybody wanted. By the way, the shirt was a free shirt by Acura. You were able to pick your design, decide what you wanted on it, and then they pressed it right there when you're waiting in line. All the stands that Acura had were really, really cool, and they all had freebies, so it was fun to have some takeaways from it. I think I probably have enough shirts now to last me a few years. This is the other one that people wanted. So this is more of a button-up with the Acura branding on it. And also, the really cool thing about this, it's Type S. So these were also, I think they were employee stuff, but like I said, I ended up finding a couple of these things as takeaways, and fits great, looks great. So it'll be fun to wear this on some cars and coffee meets when I take the Type S out, and I can really just geek out with the brand, Pretty normal for me anyway, so. But a couple other things here was found this guy, which is an NSX GT3 model. That was really cool. This is a cutaway drawing of the NC1, so that turned out really nice. Ended up just framing that now. And this guy, which I was really surprised about, that I ended up grabbing. This is an exact model of my Tiger Eye Pearl TLX Type S, all the way down to the Orkin interior and the high performance wheel package. I'm not a big car model guy, but when it's something that relates to your actual vehicle, it hits home a lot differently. So I was glad I was able to pick these things up. But yeah, anyway, enjoy the video clips to come. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And keep driving. Thanks. Okay, homecoming is about to happen. We are heading out from Portland, Oregon in the TLX Type S. There's an S2000 back there. We have one more vehicle coming along, and
items to autograph for this very special event. And I understand that
Mike had a great layout plan for the day, including scavenger hunts, and you can see Miss Purple here making sure she got her scavenger hunt piece as she runs back to get in line for something else. Also, Charles Schneiber here is going through and giving us a little tour of the grounds, including this from Mr. Soichiro Honda as well when the building was dedicated. And yeah, it was, you know, as many cars of the same color as far as you can see. This is an Acura TLX Type S. I don't know if you've seen one of these things yet.
I heard the rumor about this car coming back. Been eager to get my eyes and hands on one, and it's pretty stunning in person.
This is a color called Tiger Eye Pearl.
I think I'd like to get one of these.
Yeah, maybe someday
Yeah.
you can get on that level.
Gold.
This is the inside of the owner's lounge. I was here on the first day, right as they opened. Just a quick tour. I loved these Acura pillows. They were super soft. Hope I can get some of those someday. But yeah, the views were great. Tons of seating. Obviously, the Gotham Gray NSX Type S sitting here for us to gawk at. And yeah, I just had a really pleasant way to enjoy the race.
Let's see if Brandon and Ira did it or if it's still Doug. Your winner of a pace car ride courtesy of Acura and Acura Financial Services is Brandon! Oh my What? Do you believe in miracles?
So close, but yet so far. It really sucks to lose on a technicality, and the question that I ended up losing on was which of the following have never been in a Type S before now? And something like a 6-speed manual, leather, and then the two questions that were both correct were a turbocharged V6 and super handling all-wheel drive. Neither have been in a Type S previously, and I chose the V6.